Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our IELTS Writing Masterclass Series 4. And if you have been following from the first three sessions, improving from a band 5.5 to a band 7 and mastering sentence structure, today's session is all about vocabulary power. I see many of you have joined already. Awesome. Cool. So please write your comments in the comment box. Okay. Hello, Sadman. Farabi, thank you for joining. Nahidul Islam, thanks a lot for joining. Thank you very much for joining. Bablu, thank you. Thanks a lot. Fahim Ahmed, thanks a lot. Joshan, thank you very much for joining. Thanks a lot. Thank you. So if you have been following from the first three sessions, actually I conducted those live sessions on Facebook, not on YouTube. So if you have been following from those of the sessions, improving from a band 5.5 to a band 7, and mastering sentence structure particularly, I would say today's session is all about vocabulary power. And many students believe that vocabulary means using big complicated words, but here is the truth. You don't need a complicated word. You don't need to sound like dictionary to score band 8. It's not about using big words. It is about using the right word in the right place, right words naturally. So today I will show you how top IELTS scorers, IELTS writers use phrases and collocations. I would rather say this term has been ignored, the word collocations. So if you'd like to learn words and phrases and would like to get a good score in lexical resources, I would say uh, do not ignore this term collocation. Maybe for some of you it is a new term, but again, consider this word collocation is actually very important. Okay. Um, so I would expect questions from you as well. Farabi, thank you, my dear friends, for joining. I see many of you have joined. Atikuzaman Russell, big fan. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Expecting questions from you. Uh, okay. Good afternoon, Hussein, Aftab. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing? How you doing? And okay, fine. So today's focus is particularly vocabulary. I would like to talk particularly on vocabs, how to get a good score on lexical resources, particularly the four criteria for getting a band high band score, whether it's be writing or the speaking. Okay, lexical resources and grammatical range and accuracy, two of them, 50% of your score. So now you understand, I guess. Okay, so let's break some myths first of all. Myth number one: you do not need rare or complex words. What you need, the examiners reward clarity and appropriateness. Okay, this one, clarity and appropriateness. Examiners reward clarity and appropriateness. So, myth number one, you need rare and complex, complicated, big, large words, long words with like 5, 6 syllables. No. Examiners reward clarity and appropriateness. I guess you have understood this particular point. Collocation, yes, Probir. Collocation is nothing but a good match. Your elder brother, not your big brother, right? Yes, that is collocation. Memorizing, myth number two, memorizing fancy templates help. Memorizing fancy templates helps. What do you think about this one? Do you really think that the templates help? What do you think about this? Templates, if you go after and if you look for templates, I would rather say it will sound mechanical. Okay, do not go after um, templates. That doesn't help to lift your score. Okay, and overused or memorized phrases can actually lower your score. Okay, if you overuse something or your answer is memorized, whether it's speaking or writing, memorized answer and phrases can actually lower your score. So your goal should be topic specific collocations. Okay, topic specific collocation. By the way, I need to declare one thing. This is for the first time I'm on live on YouTube. Okay, so for me, it is a bit, um, you know, not a discomfort, I would rather say, but I would like to say, um, since it's for the first time, so maybe I might have some technical glitches. So consider that one. I see many of you have joined. Aftab Uddin, Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Probir. Sir, what's the meaning of collocation? I guess you have understood. Oli Rahman, thank you very much. Ahmad Hussein, thank you. Thank you for joining my session. So the second point is actually clarity. Um, the other point is your natural expressions are very important. Your expressions, the use of expressions should be natural. The use of expressions. So keep that in mind. Okay, academic connectors. So would you please write what is or an example of any connector or connectors? Would you please write in the comment box any connectors? For example, anything. By the way, that is a connector. For example, a discourse marker. And what else? Do you have anything in your stock? Please write in the comment box. Anything that comes up in your mind, any academic connectors. However, don't worry, I will include a link as soon as I finish. You see, however, there is also a connector. So academic connectors are more important than memorized phrases. And your phrases and words should be natural. And the expressions sound natural. So you keep that in mind. And the clarity and appropriateness, I should say, is more important than anything. So keep that in mind. Oh, fantastic. Um, Moreover, yes, moreover, fantastic. Um, HR edits. Moreover is a good connector. Moreover. Furthermore, wow. Furthermore, right. Tonmoy said additionally. So you add another one. As you said additionally, so I would expect another one additionally. Fantastic. Nice. Good job. So you're trying really hard. Okay. So let's consider this one. Nowadays, many people use cars. Okay. Our job is to rewrite this one, rephrase this one, and make it a better one, a better sentence. Maybe a band seven level. Would you please try? If this is your sentence, nowadays many people use cars. If this is your sentence that you like to write in the topic sentence, in the first sentence of your essay, so if this is your sentence, would you please try to rephrase this or a new sentence that sounds like a band 7 answer? So would you please try? Let's try this one. You can just type, no problem. And I expect mistakes. It is not a problem. Grammatical mistakes, mistakes with lexical resources, no problem. But I think you need to try hard. The more you try, there is a chance to learn more. Ah, now I am reading connector because tomorrow I'll be my exam in. Okay, by the way, I see, uh, grammar issues in your sentence still okay, but you need to try hard. So my dear friends, I see many of you have like commented so in the comment box. So my is rewrite this one. Okay, nowadays you can say in recent days, in recent time, or in recent decades, in recent times, in recent decades. Okay, so many people use cars. You can say the use of private vehicles, the use of private cars, or you can say the use of private vehicles. Okay, so many people use cars, and now you can say in recent decades, the use of private vehicles has increased significantly, has increased, okay, has increased significantly. Awesome. In the contemporary era, in the contemporary time, individual employ vehicle. Okay, but I think individual employ vehicle, it doesn't sound natural. So in the contemporary era, okay, try to use some popular words as well in recent days, in recent decades. Okay, try to use some popular words. So thank you, but I must thank you, Yunus Khan, that you tried a new sentence. Fantastic, very good, Yunus Khan. um, MSE, in the modern era many individuals use cars. Okay, instead of writing use cars, um, you could have written private vehicles, right? Yeah, awesome, awesome, cool. Private vehicles. And there is one thing, if you say in recent decades, recent time, recent era, whatsoever, one thing that you should keep in mind, the grammar part. So what is the grammar part? Can anyone write in the comment box? What grammar I am looking for? What is the grammar here? Okay, this is where we can learn, my dear friends. So there is no right or wrong. Just put in the comment box. Write in the comment box. So what is the grammar that I am looking for? Not here. It's not here. Okay. Many people use cars. This is just present simple. So what is the thing that I'm looking for? That particular grammar that I'm looking for. Can someone write? Mashrafi at present several individual or individuals prefer car for traveling for ing. Okay, Mashrafi at present several individuals prefer car private vehicles for traveling. That is okay, but the grammar that I'm looking for has the use of has. Okay, present perfect. Present perfect. If it's a recent time, recently I have visited Thailand. Yes, that is true. Recently I have visited Thailand. I have. It's been at least like 2 weeks um, that I actually it is almost like 2 weeks that I'm in my country, home country, but still I'm using it because I mentioned one word, recent, the word recent. Okay, I said recently I have visited. So I was actually looking for this particular grammar. By the way, for example, in recent years, using personal, the use of personal transportation, fantastic, um, is becoming, or I prefer, has become, okay, has become increasingly common. Fantastic, Tawhid. You have tried hard, really hard. Choyon Dash. Tawhid, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot once again. Thumbs up. Choyon Dash. At present, majority of people, most people, commute throughout cars. I think you should rewrite the word throughout, exclude it, and write an appropriate word. Okay, that is collocation. That is a part of collocation. So, very good. Awesome. Cool. I see many of you have joined already. Okay, so let's learn them. The use of lexical resources, I mean, the words and the collocation, particularly within the essays. There are 5 different types of essays, and I'm going to start with the opinion essay, uh, agreeing, disagreeing. Okay, agreeing, disagreeing. And keep one thing in mind, that the same idea, but if you rephrase it, I should say better phrasing, same idea and better rephrasing can lead to a better score. Okay, better rephrasing can lead to a better score. The idea is same, but if you rephrase, if you can, you have a chance to get a better score. So keep that in mind. Oh, MSc. You said many people have been using. Fantastic. Thumbs up. It shows that uh, you have actually demonstrated your skill, particularly in terms of grammar. You said many people have been. Fantastic. Then you know, after many people, there should be a plural verb, have. Thumbs up. And have been an ing verb plus ing. So have been using present perfect continuous. Fantastic. Perfectly okay. Absolutely awesome. Um, it actually inspired, it has inspired me uh, more examples, I would better advise you. Okay. By the way, I told you in the beginning that this is the first time I am trying it out. I mean, the YouTube for conducting my live session. So I may have mistakes, maybe some technical glitches. So I would expect you to understand this issue. Okay. Yeah, I may have some. I don't know. Some. I don't want to, add discomfort the word, but I may have some sort of what should I say, glitches, technical glitches. By the way, Saim Ahmed said the wow. Okay, where is my glass? Proliferation, wow, of car ownership has become a widespread across the globe, not in, I don't think it's true in the in third world countries, but that is okay. That is absolutely okay. Anyway, cool. Very good. So let's discuss these phrases within the opinion essays, within the agreeing, disagreeing essays. So the first one is, how about this one, this phrase? Do you like this one? I firmly believe that. How about this one? Do you like this one? And if I ask you to make a sentence with this expression, I firmly believe that, I firmly believe that, okay, I firmly believe that education should be free for all students. I firmly believe that. This is a very good expression that you can use it in your writing, in your speaking. I firmly believe that. Besides, sir, how can I enrich my um, paraphrasing skill? Um, I mean, there is no shortcut. I mean, you need to try really hard. You need to immerse. You need to um, like you need a lot of exposure. You need to learn a lot, in fact, because we used to forget, and we tend to forget. So if you learn 10 words tomorrow, you might recall two or three of them. So my advice is try to learn more, and I believe this is a process. It's a learning process, and I believe this would help you gradually. Mr. Raza Baba from Pakistan, thank you very much for joining. It is far from Pakistan. Thanks a lot. So, my dear friends, if you have any particular question, you can ask me. You also can watch my videos. Um, these are, I think, good videos to understand how the us speaking. These are actually simulation, speaking simulation, but this would help you to understand how an examiner can ask you questions, and in reply how you should respond. So like, by watching more and more videos, you can understand the process of asking questions and responding. Okay. Sabir, I understand English, but I don't speak. I cannot. I am not able to produce, Mr. Shibir. Yes, I understand your pain point. The problem is we understand things. For example, if I read an article, I understand maybe most of the part. You understand most of the part. If you read newspaper, any English daily, you understand most of it, maybe more than 80%. Uh, but if I ask you to write, maybe you'll struggle. So, what is the problem? And for example, it's been almost, I see, 25 minutes. And it seems that you understand most of my lecture, or the things that actually I have shared with you by this time. You understand it. But if I ask you to produce 1 minute, you might struggle. So what is the problem? The problem is you need to receive a lot. Okay. Listening and reading are the receptive skills. Listening and reading are the receptive skills, and writing and speaking are the productive skills. You need to produce them. So then what is the problem? The problem is you need to receive a lot, and only after you could be able to produce. For example, a child at her very early stage, for a couple of years, she receives a lot of inputs, a lot of listening. She listens to her parents, uncles, sister, brother, siblings, people around her. She listens a lot, listens to them a lot, and she tries to produce it. Okay. And as I told you, this is a process. And after listening to a lot, only after that, she might produce a little bit with mistakes. And so we we expect mistakes, like mistakes in her speaking. Um, but again, what should I say? Uh, this is a continuous process. So for you, it is the same case. My advice is you need to listen a lot. And I used to say in my class that if you listen to something for around 100 minutes, you may, I'm not confirmed, and I don't guarantee that. I can tell you, you may produce 1 minute, only 1% of that. You may produce like speaking, you may be able to produce 1 minute of that. Sai Mohammed, I have 90 days in my hand. CDILs, I mean, whatsoever, the same thing. Do you think it is possible to achieve a band 7.5? Yes, it is possible, given that your current level is close to band 6. Okay, how about this? Close to band 6. Only then I would say it is possible. But it doesn't mean that if it is 5.5, it is not possible. I'm not saying that. What I meant, that if it is a band like 6-ish, and in you have 90 days, like around 3 months in hand, I would say if you study in a very structured manner, there is a high chance that you can achieve a band 7.5. Band 6.5, like 6 and then 6.5 and then 7 and then 7.5. So it is like leveling up gradually, like staircases. So stepping up. Okay, understand? 6 and then 6.5, not very easy. And then from 6.5, the gap is much higher, 7. And from 7.5, the gap is, I should say, much higher. Okay, so it's not just zero point 0.5, rather, you need much effort for this. You need to study really, really hard. Okay. Um, okay, thank you. Saeed Arif, thanks a lot. So this is one that you can use. I firmly believe that. Okay, You can say, I firmly believe that education should not be free for all students, or the opposite. I firmly believe that education should be free for all students. Okay? I firmly believe that governments must take responsibility for climate change. Really? What government? All governments? Third world countries' governments? I really don't think so. So I firmly believe that the first world countries must take responsibilities for the climate change. I firmly believe that technology brings more advantages than disadvantages. What do you think about this? Okay, I firmly believe that. Uh, Shabboshachi Kundu sir, receiving a 6.5 with only a month of preparation possible for a complete beginner? I really don't think so. Um, Let me mention one thing, that it's been more than 20 years I have been teaching and helping students for preparing the IELTS exam. Okay. And I have seen many cases, many means many. At least I handled uh, more than 10,000 students. That's not online case, face to face, more than 10,000. So that's a substantial number. Okay, so it's not that am I infer something, or this is something from imagination. No, that is a fact, that if you are a beginner and if someone is actually inspiring you that yes, it's possible, 6 or 6.5, it is just a band score, just a number, go for it, you have 1 month, it is possible, go for it. I would say it is like um, constructing building, it is like raising a 10-story building, raising a building. Okay, so raising a 10-story building requires a lot of efforts, I should say. First thing first, your foundation. If your foundation is weak, I think you'll struggle a lot. If your foundation is weak, um, and if you're expecting a 10-story building, I think that's a far cry. I think that is near to impossible. Even if you try 10 times, okay, even if you invest a lot of money, even if there are 100 people are working for you, and you don't give a foundation for a 10-story building, I would say this is quite impossible. Okay, so first thing first, if you go for a high-rise building, let's say a 10-story building, you must need a good foundation. Without a good foundation, it is near to impossible. And I guess Mr. Shoboshachi, you have got an answer for this. Karan, I want I want an overall band 6. Yes, that is okay. That is okay. But I need to know what's your current level, whether it's a band 4 or band 5 or band 5.5 to a band 6. So if it is band 5.5 to a band 6, I think 1 month is sufficient, given that you are focusing on the writing and the reading. Okay, focusing on the writing particularly. Today's focus is actually writing, and I am focusing on some expressions, and we are actually practicing them. Um, I have already shown you some of them, and I think it is quite interesting. Okay, yes. I see many of you are writing. Thank you very much for joining, my dear friends, and congratulations to you once again that you have managed your time for my session, for my live session. And by the way, this is the first time I'm actually holding a live session on YouTube. I do live session, sessions frequently on Facebook, but not on YouTube. This is for the first time, and I'm doing it alone. So I was actually very hesitant in the beginning. Still, I'm considering whether it is going well. Okay, so thank you once again for joining me. Thank you very much. And I believe this session, particularly since I have focused on the lexical resources, and particularly some expressions, okay, some phrases. And I told you in the beginning, do not overuse them. Do not try to force yourself to learn some complicated words and put it in your writing. That might not work. Okay, that definitely will not work. Because that might sound mechanical. Okay, thank you. Afru Maruf, you said, if Chat GPT have given us band 7 or 7.5, my dear friend, I don't know. Chat GPT, um, we tried Chat GPT many times to to understand its level, and it is still not perfect. Um, uh, Sorry to say, I think it will take at least 1 or more years, at least maybe 2 years, to understand human brain, because assessing your speaking and assessing your writing is a complete, very complicated task. Is a really very complicated task. Okay, and ChatGPT's task is to just copy someone else's something and write it for you. Okay, still it's copying thing, stuff from someone else. Okay, so the thing that you receive from ChatGPT and by ChatGPT, it's not by ChatGPT. It is actually compiled. Uh, I'm sorry, from other people. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorab Ahmed, do you think 3 months is enough? Yes, enough. That's a long time to get band 7. But if you focus on only on uh, practicing, that will not help. It's like you are focusing on painting. You are focusing on the interior design of a house. If we're focusing on the exterior of a building, um, you haven't raised your building, and you are not focusing on the foundation. Okay, the elementary things, um, as a beginner. So I think uh, this is actually very critical. So Mr. Shaurab Ahmed, uh, if 3 months, if you um, you mentioned that 3 months. So if you consider 3 months, I think it is okay. But I think for the first 2 months, you need to focus on the foundation, okay? Not on the Cambridge volumes. Do I have? Yeah, I have many volumes, Cambridge. some other places. Stack. I tried to stack them, but okay. Cambridge volumes. Do not focus on the Cambridge volumes right now. I think for the first 2 months, your job is to understand the IELTS. I mean, the language, not the IELTS, the language, first of all, the English language. You need to focus on the structure. You need to focus on the range of grammar. You need to focus on the lexical resources. 50% of your score depends on the lexical resources and vocabulary. Okay, I'm sorry, and the grammar, the range of grammar, okay, and the accuracy, lexical resources and the grammar. 50% of your score of your writing and speaking. So if you're focusing on the Cambridge volumes, how would you achieve a good score? So that is myth number one myth, I think. Practice Cambridge volumes and don't worry about your IELTS, you will get a good score. I think that is myth number one. Um, Crick, he said, previously I give my IELTS exam, then overall, yeah, band 5 in IELTS. Can I get a band 7 second time? Why not? I think previously, Mr. Creek, I think previously you focused on the Cambridge volumes. Would you please write a little bit? Um, do you agree with me what I said? That I said, I said that. Uh, I guess I don't know. In fact, I guess you practiced only um, Cambridge volumes. I think. Shoma, I am facing too much problems, too many problems with writing. Okay, what should I do? So, if you have too many problems, so first of all, you need to identify the problems. You need to tell me what are the problems. Raki Bhuya said, I have been trying to improve my writing skills um, for around 2 months. Okay. But I don't get enough score. I mean, your desired score, right? Okay. It is limited to 5.5, 5 and 5.5, I guess, if not even 6. Give me some tips how to improve it. So, first thing first, you need to tell me the reason why it is not getting a band, it's not reaching to a band 6 or a 6.5. You tell me first, then I can give you some tips. um Creek, I don't think it is relevant. Okay, I think it's not about IDP or British Council. Okay, it is about your preparation. British Council and IDP have nothing to do. Either one has nothing to do with your score, by the way. Okay. um, Sir, I think I wasted time for IELTS for 6 months, but can't able to score a band 6 because maybe you didn't have appropriate guidance. I think I guess um, the right track. Maybe you were um, like on a wrong track. You didn't follow the appropriate guidance. Maybe I guess so. Yes. Okay. Fine. Um, there is another one. Okay, we are practicing expressions. There is no doubt. There is no doubt that practice makes a man perfect. Maybe. Social media has changed the way we used to communicate, right? Or the way we now communicate, or we have been communicating with each other. Okay, there is no doubt that social media has changed entirely the system, the communication system. There is no doubt that urban life offers better opportunities but comes with some challenges. Okay, can you guess what sort of challenges? Can someone write the challenges? um, anyway, no problem. Can you write a sentence with this? There is no doubt that, there is no doubt that. So just practice with me. Today's session is about all about writing, and using writing particularly. And you need to learn the use of some expressions, lexical resources particularly. You can focus on vocabulary, and in the beginning I told you it's not about using complicated words, big words. It is about right expressions, right words, in the right place and naturally. Okay, you need to use them naturally. That is more important than anything. Mustafa, I'm facing many problems in reading module. My dear friends, someday I will talk about reading module particularly, because I need to show you the things, uh, the passages. I need to share the passages, the text, and the questions, unless because it's easy to write. But in terms of, if I consider reading, I need to show you, I need to demonstrate on the screen. Let's thanks for your channel. Lots of love from Nepal. Thank you, my dear friend PSC. What's your name? Would you please write in the comment box? Thank you very much. By the way, thanks a lot. From Nepal, Akash. I want to see the IELTS exam in November, but I am so nervous. Yes, maybe. Yeah, that is true, I guess. Yeah, that is okay though. But again, you need to know your current status, and you need to know whether you are improving or not. That is more important than anything. Islamic status. Why are you so um, bad in reading? um, okay, because my glass, um, and the font size is small. I need to see it on the screen, and I need to read it. Yes, sir. My teachers say you are easyable. I don't know what is that. Um, okay, or eligible. What is that? I don't know. Love from Nepal. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Dash Fleya. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Don't need to be nervous. Relax and use box breathing. Wow, there are a few breathing techniques that you can follow. Any breathing technique, I think it's good. Don't worry, whether it's a box breathing or anything. The breathing practiced by the seal of US, you also can practice that. Okay, some other day I will talk about it. uh, Breathing by the seal, Navy SEAL. Yes. Shohanur Islam. There is no doubt that practice may man perfect. Um, Lots of love from Nepal. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Um, okay, fine, fine, fantastic. Many of you have joined and writing. Thanks a lot. As now I am reading in HSC, first year now. I want to take a little bit preparation. Yes, that is okay. That you can definitely. Um, okay. Senithi speaking. What is practice as speaking? Yeah, someday I can talk about as speaking. Don't worry. My main problem is singing, speaking, or reading. Um, okay. Thanks a lot. Okay. Why do you uh, disappeared so many days. Yeah. Uh, yes, I am really, really, really very, very shy. Uh, and I don't want to say I hate camera, but I'm very shy. So uh, it is all about procrastination. You can say it is procrastination. I procrastinated from this. But I think, yes, this is important and this is helpful for my students, for the followers, for you guys. So I'll try my best. Um, in front of camera, we, the teachers, feel like, I don't know, in my case, I feel like maybe a little nervous or maybe a little shy about this. Maybe we skip the cameras. Maybe we like face to face classes. There is no doubt that a face to face class is more effective than an online class. What do you think about it? Uh, there is no doubt that exercise plays a crucial role in maintaining good health. Okay, cool, awesome. How about this one? It is often argued that it is often argued that online education is more effective in many circumstances. Wow. That money can't buy happiness. It is often argued that money can't buy happiness. Yes. It is often argued that young people spend too much time on social media. It is often argued that advertisements pushes to buy. Okay, cool. From my perspective, from my perspective, um, public transport should be improved to reduce traffic congestion. Wow, awesome, cool. Oh, Superman. I'm really sorry again, but what was your comment? I can see it here. I told you this is um, for the first time I am using YouTube for a live session. I usually conduct live session, hold my live sessions on Facebook, but this is for the first time. So maybe I face and I've been facing sort of technical um, glitches. I'm not that tech savvy. So, Mr. Superman, would you please write your comment again, Mr. Superman? Shoma, I find it hard to come up with ideas, um, particularly when it comes to um, writing task two. Someday I will talk about how to produce ideas, how you can do sort of brainstorming. I'll talk about this particular thing someday, some other day. I don't take any class except your channel, your videos on that channel, on this channel, and I watched your videos uploaded. Wow, thank you, my pleasure. We Nepalese love your channel, really. I visited Nepal once in my life, so it actually inspires me uh, to visit Nepal soon, very soon. I I I loved Rafting. Yes, that was awesome. Oh my goodness. I forget the name of the river, maybe Trishul River or something like that. I had a really very adventurous, um, what should I say, rafting. Yes, for the first time. And I loved so much. And I did paragliding. Wow, that's awesome. And I received a certificate for that. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yes, thank you. We Nepalese love your channel. Wow, awesome. Thank you. Someday I would like to have an interview session. If you love to have an interview session with me, interview session as in YouTube, for my followers, particularly for the YouTube videos. I'd like to have um, a session with any of you if you love to give an interview, so I can hold it on, what how can, like, there are streaming channels, um, and we can do it. Superman, he said, it is absolutely fine, sir. I was just asking about how to get a better band score, both in reading and writing. Awesome. First thing first, I don't know your current level, so assess your current level. Akash, I am watching, or I watch all of your videos. Personally, uh, um, I get a lot of help. Um, oh, Trishuli, wow. I tried to guess, I tried to recall, but yes, Trishuli River. I mean, recently, not recently. I think it's been almost like 2 years. I visited Gangtok, and there was the Trishuli River. I thought that was a river, like flowing from. Um, there's a downstream though, uh, so it was from, I think, from Nepal. Superman, thank you for your comment. Um, Creek, you said Nepal is a beautiful place. Yes, definitely is. The people are actually magnificent. They are really, really good. The people in Nepal, I really find awesome. The people in Thailand, I find them really very warm and welcoming. Yep. Ah, so, so Senithi, do you teach IELTS? Yes, it's been 20 years I've been doing this job, and there are many students, I mean, like many teachers currently in market. Uh, I really feel good that they're my students, and they now teach, uh, and help students prepare for the IELTS exam. Islamic status, love from Pakistan. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So this is one from my perspective. Um, Online education will never fully replace classroom learning. From my perspective, parents should limit screen time for their children. Okay, we have learned a lot. So this is all about collocation, play, football, but again, you can say play a vital role. You cannot say do a vital role. Someone asked me in the beginning, what is collocation? I would say a right match. You cannot say do, almost similar, but you cannot say do a vital role. You should say play a vital role. It means that for this particular thing, a vital role, you need a good collocation, a good match. So for this, a vital role, you need play. Okay, you cannot say do. or you cannot say uh, make. Okay, uh, you cannot say create a vital role. Okay, you cannot say execute a vital role. These these words sound similar, but that's not a right match. That is collocation. Play a vital role, that is collocation. Okay, important role, yes. Yes, crick. Vital means important, so you can say important role. But for this phrase or group of words, you need another word that matches, okay, and that is called collocation. So use of right collocation. Teachers play teachers play a vital role in shaping students future, in shaping children's future. Parents play a vital role in shaping their children's future. Okay, renewable energy plays a vital role in reducing pollution. So today we have learned some phrases and some collocations. Okay, awesome. Have a significant impact on. Okay, you cannot say get a significant impact on. Okay, but get can be replaced. Get something, have something. So it can be replaced. Get your breakfast, have your breakfast. Get your lunch, have your lunch. But you cannot say get a significant impact on. You should say have or has a significant impact. Okay, have or has a significant impact. So that is more important than anything. Okay, so collocation, when learning vocabulary, many of our teachers, or I should say most of the teachers and the system, I would rather say, um, we ignored in past, and still we are ignoring the collocation, which is a vital part when it comes to learn vocabulary. I mean, particularly if it is IELTS, if you consider lexical resources, then collocation is an is a integral part. The internet has a significant impact. The social media, the YouTube has a significant impact on IELTS teaching, on education and employment. Okay, but at the same time, it may pose a threat to bad health, right? Too much use of your social media, too many channels may pose a threat to uh, get wrong information, or may mislead to somewhere else, not to the IELTS path. Deforestation poses a threat to wildlife. So you need the word pose a threat. You cannot use um, maybe give. You cannot say give. You should say pose a threat. You cannot say lead a threat, give a threat, provide a threat. You cannot say that. You should say pose a threat, because this is a right match for this. This word is a right match for a threat to something. Pose a threat to something. Okay, Momita Akhtar, if you do not have any idea about the given topic in the speaking test, what should I do? You need much preparation, good preparation. Um, you need to give substantial time. Okay, without preparation, if you get into the test room, the speaking test room, it sounds like um, most of the topics, the questions would be unfamiliar. So for this, I don't have any good advice. My advice is, Momita, would you mind? My advice is have such a preparation so that you get all questions common. Okay. Yes. Prepare like Navy SEAL, Delta Force, so that you can get a band 8 or band 8.5. A brutal preparation. Okay, you join my class, I will show you how to have a brutal preparation. Okay, uh, it's a good one. I really love this one. Bring about change. So a good mindset can bring about change in your life. A good preparation, like facing a war, can bring about a positive result, okay, in your IELTS test. Education, uh, I'm talking about the current education system, okay? So, the current education system, the reforms of the current education system can bring about change in society. Okay, so this is how you can practice for the other um, essays like problem essays, um, cause and effect essays, discussion essays, disadvantages, advantages essays. Today, we only discussed agreeing, disagreeing opinion essays. And it's been almost 1 hour. And this is for the first time I am on YouTube live. So I was a little nervous in the beginning, and I was like a bit not that comfort comfortable with like writing and everything. So never mind um, if I make any mistake. So, but I'm here. In fact, you can write anytime, and definitely YouTube comments are very important for us. And you also can recommend what to talk about next time. Next time, if I hold another YouTube session soon, sooner or later. So what can I discuss? You also can write in the comment box. Your comments are really really precious for me and for my team. So my dear friends, thanks a lot. After many days, I am on YouTube. Uh, and yes, I am really very shy, camera shy. Yeah, I pretend I'm confident, but I'm not in front of the camera. I love teaching face to face. I love to talk to them, like physically. I like to see their, eyes, their gesture, their posture, the body movement, uh, their the body language is very important for me, because on Facebook Live or on YouTube, I can see any of you. I don't understand how do you feel about my class, my lesson plan. Uh, anyway, but one thing I would like to tell you, that it's been more than 20 years I've been teaching. So I try to bring uh, on my table some authentic resources, authentic content material. I try to provide with authentic lecture, share authentic data and information, share with my friends and followers. So just be with me, write any comment if you have, if you like to. And if you like to share this video with your friends, yes you can. If you don't like, just write that you didn't like it for this or that reason. If you'd like to give like thumbs up, just give it. Thank you. Thanks a lot uh, for patience hearing, and for being around one and more than 1 hour. Thank you, by the way. Thank you very much. Trillions of thanks to you, and good night to you. Good luck to you. Write in the comment box if you have anything that you want to learn in the future. Thank you, my dear friends. Good luck to you.